Do you know what I've realized is that we don't just sit in our rooms anymore and just do our makeup for fun. We don't just sit here like we used to and just do a fun little cut crease or do like a little rainbow eye look. Just like have fun with it like we used to. Like in high school, I used to just have a new palette and I would just be like, oh my gosh, let's just go crazy on the eyes. That's what I want to do today. I just want to sit here and maybe play some music and just do my makeup. Do a fun little eye look. I mostly just do it whenever I go to a concert and I don't have any concerts lined up. So I just want to have some fun and do makeup. So let's just get started. I'm not wearing any makeup right now. Let's put some on. Also warning though, this video is probably not going to be put together like my other ones because I'm kind of just like going with the flow on this one, you know? So enjoy. One thing I hate though is that I don't have a desk in my room. This right here is like something I've thought of for like such a long time. I feel like the root of all of my issues is that I do not have a desk in my room, and I don't know how to describe it, but if you have a desk, you sit there, you lock in, you have a project, whatever you're working on, you just leave it on the desk and you pick up, you go somewhere else, you know? That's where you have your makeup and you have your vanity and you just like sit there and you get ready, you know? All my makeup is sitting on this shelf right here and I don't really have a place to sit down and do it, so I normally just do it in front of that mirror, or if I'm gonna lock in kind of, I put a mirror in front of my window and I just like do it here. I used to have a seat that I sat on. I don't know where it went. I think my dad took it, but so now I just run here and then I run all the way over here to get all my stuff, you know? So nobody cares, but I wish I had a desk. Like I could just put all my paint and stuff there and like my drawing materials and like some of my makeup there and like oh, it would just be so nice, but I don't have any room for one. So anyway, that's my rant about my desk. This is just like the boring stuff at the base. We gotta get this out of the way fast so we can get to the eyes. The eyes are gonna be the fun part. Maybe like a fun blush, like, you know? Let's also use this Halo Glow contour wand. I never use this, so let's just use it. Actually, first let's put on contour, bronzer, whatever this is, because that one's a liquid, I think, and this is a cream, so it'll look a little bit better. I do love makeup, and I've always loved makeup since I was having to put it on like every day, but mostly like every Friday. I get like a little bit more glam, I guess, because I used to do song leading, which was like cheer and dance in high school, so obviously we did our makeup and like got done every Friday for games and stuff like that, and I would do like the same makeup look literally every single time. I think I spruced it up as I got a little bit older, but like it was basically the same exact eye look every time. Actually no, I think I had like two different eye looks. I had one that was like a purpley plum look, and then my other one was like a bronzy copper lid. I never put on a copper lid anymore because it just gives me flashbacks from high school, but like that was my go-to every single time. That blinding streak of highlighter, because highlight was all of the rage back then, so obviously we all had a bunch of highlighter on our faces. This product actually isn't that bad. I don't know why I stopped using it. Maybe because I was like scared of it. Also, I'm doing a lot more heavy-handed stuff than I normally do because once again, we're having fun with makeup. And normally I don't put this much on. But yeah, I never went like super crazy with the makeup in high school. Whenever it wasn't a game day, I was pretty much just putting on like concealer, blush, a little bit of eyebrow, like mascara. I never got like super crazy with makeup, I think, until senior year or like when I was finished with high school. But I really wish I was more experimental. I never do nose contour either, but like, let's try it out. I have such a weird nose that I feel like nothing makes it look good. You know, I don't really know how to describe it. Face on, it's very round, a little bulbous if you will, but I don't know. Makeup cannot make me have a cute button nose, but I'm gonna try. I broke my nose twice when I was a kid. My family doesn't think it's crooked, but I do. And I will just blame child me. Breaking it not once, but twice. And they just went, and they just popped it back in. Whatever. I have this blush that I never really use. I don't really know why. It's kind of cute. It's very like everyday type of pinky. That's not bad. That's kind of cute. I think this also looks a lot better in person. I don't know why, but like, looks like I have so much of that contour on my face. I don't think I have that much of it on. Oh well. This is the Elphaba like Wicked blush set. This has always been like really pigmented, so I only use a little bit of it. I look very like plummy, sun-kissed though. Let me put some on the bridge of my nose. We're gonna go with some powder now. I also just got this, the Huda Beauty one. I don't know if I'm like applying it correctly or what. I tried a beauty blender, or not beauty blender, what is it? A sponge. It worked for a little bit, but like not all day. I don't know why, but anytime I put anything underneath my eyes, like powder or like pressed powder, I put it in with the puff, it just creases like immediately. So does anyone else have that issue, or is it just me? Because that's like where everyone else puts their powder and it just never works for me. So I just do like a light dusting of everywhere but my under eyes because it just never looks good. I'm gonna Put just a little bit more right there. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit so that it can dry and have more coverage. Let's see if we can find like a cute, actually, do we want to find a Pinterest look or should we do whatever's in my brain? Thing is, I don't have an idea in my brain. This is probably gonna get out of hand really fast because these are like so pigmented. Whoa, that's crazy. Let's see. Let's go to my 2025 playlist. Here we go. A little light something in the background for you guys. So, you know, like, this is an experience a guy could never understand. Listening to music while putting on makeup, you know? I found this song this year and I have no clue what a tropical chancer is, but it sounds good. See, what is a tropical chancer? Now that we have a little bit of more bronze going on, should we do more? I feel like it's not picking up on camera. It's only picking up the blush, especially this side. I feel like this song would be so good to hear live. Like, listen. You're getting lost in stars. You know, when everyone's like clapping in the crowd? I can picture it in my brain right now. You're in a big crowd with a lot of people and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and everyone's jumping. Oh my gosh, I've like low-key become obsessed with Sam Fender this year. I don't know what it is. Conspiracy theory, Sam Fender is actually Irish and he's not British. I don't know why, but whenever I hear his voice, I'm just like, that's an Irish man. It reads like he's from Dublin and he like goes to the pub. I can't do an Irish accent. And he like splits the G, you know? Kind of gives me like Elijah vibes when he sings. If you like really close your eyes, Elijah from Inhaler. And I'm like, they're part of like the same family of music. So I'm like, he's Irish. When I looked into the Spotify bio and I was like, England? I love a British man, okay? We see it all over my room, okay? We know I do. But I thought he was Irish for like 2 seconds, okay? But he's not, which is insane to me, right? Maybe it's just me. Guys, the lighting here is so bad. This video, I may not even post it because what's going on? This is not a structured video by any means. I feel like it should have been, but it's not. And I'm very sorry for that. It's always the same exact time of day where it's the most beautiful sun rays come popping through my room. And I love this. It's 6:42 right now. It's probably gonna set by like 7:05 or like past this house that it's peeking through right now. It's so beautiful. I sit on my bed like I'm a cat and I just read and bask in this sun just a little bit because it's so beautiful. I just wish I had constant sun just like pouring into my room, but you can't have everything. Let's get into the eye makeup because that's the whole reason why I wanted to make this video to begin with, is to like do some stuff on my eyes. I have this green from this 4-pan e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. It's so pretty. I love this color right here. Let's do a little something with that, but first let me put some of this on my eyes. I can't tell if this is like aesthetic with the sun peeking through or it's ruining the vibe. That's what we have, so I moved the camera over here because now you can actually see what I'm putting on my face, but I put green all over the lid and I don't know what to do next. I have this lavender color here. Can't really tell if I love or hate that yet. It's so light. I should have put that on the top and then blended. I have a lot of real estate on my eyes, so I'll just pack up on top of the green. And I don't really love what we got going on. I feel like the only way to save anything is just to put like a black wing on it. I have some of this, it's like a glitter eyeshadow. It has like a purpley shift on it. Okay, this might be saving it. I really want to redo this makeup in this video because I feel like it could be done a lot better, but I guess we'll roll with it, I don't know. Got this eyeliner. It's nothing crazy though. It's just literally a wing. I have this purple eyeliner. Maybe that'll make it look more fun. Curl my lashes and I don't know, maybe after I curl these I'll put like a gem or two on. This video is literally all over the place, but the sun started to go away. I finished putting on the mascara and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it now. I'm thinking, should I do gems? Should I not do gems? I don't know. It's not crazy enough for me, but also I'm just here to have fun with the makeup. I gotta remember that. I'm here to have fun with the makeup and I'm not here to like make some like revolutionary crazy makeup look. I feel like this look is cute. Like it's something I would just probably wear on the daily if I was like, let me do a little something extra today. You know, like I'd probably put something like this on, but I wanted to do a little bit, I don't know, crazier. I already have mascara on and I put a lip on because I wanted to see what it kind of looked like together. I feel like I could do, maybe I could put some bottom mascara on. maybe purple. I watched some of the footage already and I was like, you know what, I'm probably not even gonna post this video, but then I was like, I already started it. I need to remember that I'm doing this look to literally just have fun. See, this is my issue with a lot of things. If you looked at my pottery video where I was finishing my ceramics final, I was like, I need it to be perfect. For this, I was like, I want something crazy and I want it to be perfectly crazy. But like, it doesn't really need to be. This is literally just my own free will. I don't need to be extra and crazy. I choose to be. And who's to say that this right here isn't already extra and crazy enough? Right? I also did shut off the music because things kind of got crazy for a second with this lighting and I was just not having it for a moment. I was like, you know what? Video is going in the trash. I'm not doing this anymore. But you know what? I need to just have fun with life and stop taking things so seriously, you know? I'm in love with this Fontaine song, Fontaine's DC. Fontaine's and Sam Fender. Like, I listened to them a little bit in past years, but I didn't like lock into them. And now I'm like, wait, they're really good. It's Amazing to Be Young is like my favorite song. I think it's probably my favorite song like all year so far. There's just something so special about the song and just makes you feel like you're driving next to the ocean and like everything is possible in life. It kind of gives me like the Cure vibes where everything just feels okay for a moment. That's how I feel when I listen to the song. It's so perfect. I actually saw Fontaine's open up for Arctic Monkeys back in, I want to say 2023, but they were so good. I only knew a couple of songs from them before and I was like, wait, I do like this band. Maybe when I watch them live, I'll like get into them a little bit more, and like I did. But yeah, I saw them open and they were really good. My friend who I was with though was all like, I don't know if I'm vibing with this, but I vibed with them. Love that song. And then maybe I should put like a cream something up here on my lid. Blood Orange too. Oh my gosh. I started listening to him a little bit more this year and he is so good. Oh my gosh. When I first started listening to him, I was like, he's literally Prince. Like his voice, okay, come on, you hear it right. He sounds a little bit like Prince. Maybe like exactly like him, but he just sounds so good. His music is just so groovy and it just makes you want to like get up and dance. You know? I put some of that on the inner corner. I feel like it really brightened up the eye. I forgot I had this palette too. This one's really good. It's Makeup Revolution. It's just like a bunch of glitters and things in here. It's so nice. Should I add a little pop of pink, possibly? That's kind of cute. Since now I can actually see what I look like on the camera, I'm just gonna go ahead and do full blush it out. We're just gonna go crazy. Bring it up to the temple. Thinking maybe I go back in with that purple and do an extra line too. That could be fun. Yeah, I think I was low-key panicking, maybe freaking out because the sun was popping in. Now I'm like, before I was like, oh my gosh, this video is gonna be so bad. Now I'm thinking we take some of this purple that we have here, gems up here, and I think that'll solve my issue with this eye look. Yeah, you can come in. Is it from Adam Sandler? Oh my gosh, Adam Sandler sent me something! That's crazy.
That's it, just Adam.
I sent out my grad invites. Adam Sandler, the only one that sent me something back.
Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, Adam. Everyone says if you send him something for your grad invites, he will send you something back. I knew Adam Sandler wouldn't fail me. Okay, gem 1. Got 2 gems on. Kind of loving that actually. Putting the other ones on, let's hope I still love this. I just put a lip on and here's, I think, the finished look, guys. Got a little bit of green on top. I tried to like follow through with the wing with a little bit of purple. Then I added some blue. I feel like maybe it's too low, but whatever. A little bit messy, but... And then I added some black little gems up there. And then my bottom lashes have purple mascara. So something a little bit fun, a little bit cool, a little pop of color for the Teen Vogue party, you know? But yeah, I just wanted to sit here and do some makeup for fun because I feel like we just don't sit down and do makeup for fun anymore. Like we don't put our music on and just have fun with it like we used to do. And everything's just so serious in the world and I have too many palettes and I just need to sit down and like actually use them. So I feel like this was a good way to use it. I know we had a mishap with the sun coming in and it kind of ruined my plans here and I was kind of just done with the video. But you know what? I put the camera back on and we just finished this look. Even though it may not be the best, the prettiest, most intricate, whatever. It was just for the fun of it, you know? But besides the video being chaotic, I hope you guys still enjoyed. Bye!